Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Konichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Mic check, microphone check. My mic sounds nice, check 1. My mic sounds nice, check 2. My mic sounds nice, check 3. Are y'all ready? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Hey, man, we almost at the end of the week, baby. We in the fourth quarter, man. We in the fourth quarter. Welcome to this morning segment of Coffee and Donuts for grown-ups, milk and cookies for you rookies. Be quiet, go sit down in the corner until somebody talk and tell y'all. How y'all feeling on this Thursday, man? I call it Thunder Thursday because we so close to touching Friday. So we can do that dance and sing that song. Just got paid. Friday night. Y'all know what it is, but guess what? It's Friday Eve. Some people already got paid. Just got paid. It's Thursday. Hey, it is what it is. But man, how y'all doing this morning, man? We got some things to talk about. We talking boxing, baby. We talking some boxing. We gotta talk boxing. It's fight week. Yeah, we gotta talk. I mean, we've been talking about the boys, AJ. I guess I touch on it again real quick. And then we're going to get into today's real segment of Coffee and Donuts, man. But how y'all doing? How was y'all week? Hopefully y'all been checking us out 6:30 in the morning from Monday to Friday. And we've been waking y'all up, getting your day started, man, getting you in the mood to do what you need to do and to go through what you need to go through. We really appreciate it. And as long as we rocking during the early bird hours, we appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with the man that's known as the grumpiest OG on social media. Man, I'm living with this. I'm loving the title. So I'm going to rock out and live with it. But yeah, so, you know, of course, AJ and the boys, man, I've been listening to people throughout the week. Some people, their minds had changed since the beginning of the talks during the week about who want to fight. Some people started out with AJ, so now they're saying the boys, and some people started out with the boys, and now they're saying AJ, and just some people are just keeping it simple, like 50-50, because I really don't know. But hopefully it's a good fight. Because last week, Canelo and Berlanga, they gave us a banger, baby. They gave us a banger. So they can't take a week off this week unless there ain't no boxing this week. But since there's some boxing going on, they better be on a good foot and they better be giving us something. And you know what? One thing about this fight, people, I have not said anything about the undercard. I'm such a bad host. I ain't said nothing about the undercard. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, I'm being a bad host because the undercard really doesn't interest me too much. I'm be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And also, what I've been doing throughout the week, I went back and I watched all the fights from last week over again, all over again. I watched each and every last fight over again. I watched Stevie Fulton over again, which I'm glad I watched the Fulton fight over again because I really paid attention to the fight the second time around. And he does look good for 126. It's just like I said a couple days ago when I was speaking on inactivity. That is very important. So I went back and rewatched the fight. So he actually looked better than what I thought he looked in the first time. All right. So Stevie Fulton is cool. Got to stay active. Now, I was sitting there thinking when I was watching that fight again, who should he fight next? And who should he fight next? I didn't come up with anybody. I didn't come up with anybody because all of my attention is going to other weight classes. And that happens with boxing fans. We go through that. We got certain weight classes that we like, that we fans of. We're just...
Stanley here. Right? He went to the building.
All right, cool. All right. You gave him a rubber bag?
Yeah, he got it.
All right, cool. So, yeah, so, what else? So been checking out the fights and everything to make sure that I'm on the up and up with everything that I've seen. But like I said, with Fulton, needs to be active more. I think he'll be all right at the weight class, but who should he fight next? I'm not really sure. I'm not even really sure who's the biggest name at 126. Shame on me. But when we got all this other noise going on in other weight classes, sometimes we tend to forget what's actually happening in other weight classes. We don't mean anything by it, but we're going to talk about and focus about, the weight classes that got a whole lot going on for us to talk about. It's something to talk about. So with that being said, I mean, that's all I can ask. Who should he fight next? And hopefully he fighting again in the next couple months. A lot of people have said whenever the subject come up, how often they think today's fighters need to fight. Now we see in the beginning of their careers, like Abdullah Mason in the early stage of his career, we see that a lot of them get fights early. And they get in fights, they being active. And a lot of times, that be because the level of opposition that they fighting, so that plays a part with them being able to fight 3-4 times a year. Now, the thing is, us as real boxing fans, we like that consistency and we like that activity, but we need to see that activity, and we would love to see that same activity from who, people? From the fighters with the bigger names. Because the fighters with the bigger names, they not fighting as often. They're not fighting like that. And we know this. They're not fighting like that. I mean, just look at it. Look at the biggest names in boxing. Look how often Canelo fights. Look how often Tank fights. Look how long Bud fight. And so forth. When we talk about the biggest names, look how often they fight a year. Now that could be because, as they go deeper into their career, into the later stages, some of them trying to preserve themselves because they didn't already been through a lot of wars, blah blah blah. You know the story. And then it could be just bad business. You just got somebody working for you that's not even working for you because they're not getting you any fights. They're not keeping you busy. But that plays a part. So hopefully he stays on being active. That's very important. And these guys ain't getting no younger. you're gonna be older longer than you're gonna be younger people. So I don't know why people be trying to, slow down the progress of not being as youthful as they once was. It's just what it is. All right. But yeah, that's it as far as Cool Boy Steph. What else? I watched the Rolly fight again. That shit was comical. I really laughed at that fight this time around. Because I think when I watched the fight the first time, I was watching him with all seriousness. I was looking at Rolly like I was looking at the other fighters on that card. Because we all know Rolly is Rolly. And we accept Rolly for being Rolly. We know Rolly can't fight. But Rolly has character. He has charisma. He give us something to look forward to. And the crazy part is, dude is really not a good fighter. He could be a whole lot better than what he is. He could be. Now, what would be the ultimate turnout or the ultimate version of him being the best that he can be? That remains to be seen. But the kid, if he really got into it and really became disciplined, and just on the sport, he'd be better than what he is. I'm not saying he would be a elite or level A or level B, but he could be better than what he is. But he won his fight. But it was a comical fight, and even though he so-called, he boxed, Rolly version of boxing is going to look just like what it looks on him. Even if he go and get some correction done. He got a new trainer. Hopefully this new trainer do more for him than Bullet. You see what I'm saying? But you're always going to see, he's always going to be Rolly. It's just it. That's just it. Now the kid can punch, but he don't punch as hard as we thought he did. He can punch hard, but he don't punch as hard as we thought. He was given the credit before, leading up to the Tank fight. This guy was considered, man, he hit anybody going to sleep. This is how we was looking at Rolly Romero. I tell no story. I tell no fib this morning. This is how we was projecting Rolly Romero to be like, yo, he can't fight, but he can sure hit. And we was actually giving him the same respect of the knockout power of a Deontay Wilder. But even though I would beg to differ with some people when we say Rolly and Wilder, because Wilder actually can box. He just abandoned it. He can actually box. We can't say the same thing about Rolly. But what we can say about the both of them, that they can punch. They can punch. But yeah, Rolly won his fight. And we're going to see Rolly in there again with somebody. Let me see. One more fight. And Rolly will be in there with another big name. Guarantee y'all. He's going to be in there with another big name. Why? Because people don't mind seeing Rolly get the sense knocked out of him. Let's just be honest. You know how we say we watch certain fighters at some point in time? We watch certain fighters just so we can see them lose. Well, we watch Rolly Romero just to see if Rolly going to get knocked the hell out. Let's just be honest. How y'all feeling in the chat this morning? Do I tell any fib right now? I'm telling any fib of any kind. Just really think about it. Why do we watch Rolly? We watch Rolly because we don't mind seeing Rolly get the shit knocked out of him. Flex prize fighter, Bentley in the building, Tim Layton in the building, JBT, D1. This ain't your average white boy. Salute to the angry white man. I gotta slide through and mess with the bros again, man. D1 in the building, JBT family, all up in the building, man. all up in the building this morning. I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, he Prods right and say he remind me of Mayorga. Exactly, and that's who Rolly is. You know how when people, yo, Killer Mike, what's going on? MOB in the building. Salute to Killer Mike. You know how when we say a fighter reminds you of somebody? Oh yeah, we gonna talk. We can talk about Diddy a little bit too. Let me get most of the boxing talk out of that, and then we can end on Diddy. We can end on Diddy because I wanna cook on that. So I got you, Killer Mike. We just gonna get to today's subject out the way. We can go in on Diddy, man. We can go in on Diddy da do da Diddy day. Guess what? Prison, he's on his way. Mike Biggs in the building. What's going on, Mike Biggs? How you doing, big bro? But we watch Rolly because we don't mind seeing Rolly get knocked the hell out. And even though we watch Rolly to get knocked the hell out, at the same time, we still will watch Rolly to see if he could pull something off. Ain't that something? So they say knockout cells. Well, guess what? People getting knocked out sell too, I guess. If knockout sells and we like knockouts, right? And then when it comes to certain fighters, we actually watching these fighters to see them lose and not win in no kind of way, then that means exactly what I just said. People pay to see people get their ass whipped. Just like so many people was paying and hoping somebody rip Floyd Mayweather head off his neck. Big Dre in the building, JBT fam in the building. Am I lying? Like, really think about it. A lot of people was paying. That's why Floyd Mayweather got paid. He got paid and the people got paid that was hating on him. Because people was paying live gate and pay-per-view to see if the opponent that he was going up against was going to tear his damn head off his face. Tear his head off his body. And we like that from Rolly Romero. He's entertaining. But when it comes down to all seriousness, you can't get nobody no credit for merit awards. It's like that's what a Tor Gaddy get praised for. A Tor Gaddy gets praised for getting his ass whipped or being in rough fights, doghouse fights, barhouse fights. Yeah. So you can't get celebrated for losses in the sport of boxing. I just figured that out just now. You can get celebrated for losses in the sport of boxing if you paid attention to what I was just saying. We have seen it, but that only works for the ones who is most hated, or even some guys who's most liked in a certain way, because we just like their personality. But yeah, so Rolly won this fight, so we rolling on for Rolly Romero. Then we have Danny Garcia. How long can I rewatched that fight too. I said I rewatched all the fights again. Marky Dan, the historian, TWT in the building. And to be honest, when I watched that fight again, oh man, it always made me want to vomit. It made me want to vomit, man. It made me sick to my stomach when I watched that fight again, man. When I watched Danny and Larry again, I'm like, skip over this. Let's skip over this fight. You know how when you listen to a CD or album and you in the mood to listen to something that you can listen to straight through without skipping a track. So that's how I was when I was watching that fight, yo. When I was watching the fights over again, I said, oh hell no, not Danny and Larry. Man, I'm ready to skip over this joint and go to the next joint. Yes, his inactivity showed, and also his lack of oomph. And the reason why I say lack of oomph, because Danny Garcia was not supposed to come back to the ring, ban off as long as he was off, and then come back at 160 pounds. Besides inactivity, shout out to the Puerto Rican Prince, the debater, D-Free in the building. Yes, he did, Marky Dan. And then he comes back at 160 And remember, first he was talking about 154. We thought we was going to see Danny in there, you know, a class reunion. I thought it was going to be a class reunion at 54. You see what I'm saying? Run into some guys that you seen at 47, probably one more guy that you may have rumbled at 47. But that wasn't the case with Danny Garcia. So besides the inactivity, the hunger is not there for him no more. It's no more a necessity for him to be at a certain weight, because him coming back and then telling he going to 160 was already telling us what probably would be this outcome when he returned to the ring. Because for me, that's your laziness. Like, dude, like, you're not even that big of a person, my man. So you just let yourself blow up, meaning that in between time getting ready for camp and all that, he ain't even want to have to deal with no fat camp. So he said, man, I'm gonna take the easy route. I can get me a fight, but you know what? Man, I ain't going through all this training, man. I ain't doing all this to make weight. So that's why he wound up wanting to fight at 160 on top of inactivity. This is the other reason why he looked the way that he looked, because we know for a fact that he would have damn near killed himself to try to at least get at 154. You understand what I'm saying? And he's a small guy. Just like they said, it was over for Danny once he left 140 and went to 147. It was over for Danny when he left 140. When we look at his resume, yes, we should be able to agree on that. Because look, Danny's best work was where at, people? 140. His best work, his best victories was at 140 pounds. Danny shouldn't have even been at 147. Because that's when he started losing at 147. He damn near lost every fight at 147 pounds, come to think about it. And without the cheat code or whatever, and, you know, going into the notes and all that, or even Googling and shit. So what do I think about Bud Last Common fighting Canelo? Enlighten me on that, Bentley, because I'm still not. Yeah, but I think Bud said he would beat Canelo. I'm not trying to hear anything that Terence Crawford is saying. From 154, he said from 154 to 168 that he fight Canelo. Now I'm gonna tell you why he's saying between 154 to 168. For one, yes, he lost all his big fights at 147, Mike Biz. But I think the reason why Crawford is saying that now he's adding on 154, which is stupid, because we all know that Canelo ain't going back down to no 154 for nobody. What's going on? Yeah, you go.
He went back downstairs.
Yeah, he went back. Take it, dog. Why he playing?
No, this is okay.
Yeah, he ain't gonna need it no more. Yeah, so my whole thing is he Danny Garcia, I don't know what happened to Danny. He says something of the nature of, this is the last time the best should fight the best post Mayweather era. Okay, I get that. But listen, Crawford still want that big money fight. Crawford is trying to get a check bigger than the Errol Spence fight. There's nothing wrong with that. But he's having problems getting it. Now, he probably can get it, but the way that he can get it, he don't want to go those ways to get it. So I don't know what to tell him. But Canelo Alvarez is not shrinking down to 154 to please no damn Terence Crawford. Why would Canelo do that? Canelo don't need Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford need Canelo Alvarez. Now, he said, well, maybe, maybe 160 or 160 or even 168. See, Terrence just really want that money, Bentley. He just want that money. Now, some people are thinking if this dream fight, this wet dream, if it was to actually come into fruition at 168 pounds, a lot of people are saying that Terrence Crawford is going to beat Canelo Alvarez, and I would simply tell you, you out of your goddamn mind. It's weight classes for a damn reason. It's weight classes for a damn reason. Everybody can't be a Henry Armstrong. I'm going to say that one more time for all you people that's wet behind the ear. Everybody ain't no Henry Armstrong. Because that's the only example I'm going to use when it comes to multiple weight classes. Because I can't even use Manny Pacquiao as a prime example for multiple weight classes. Yeah, don't give me that. He fought in 8 different weight classes. No, the hell he did not fight in 8 different weight classes. And no, he did not move up in these weight classes naturally. Basically, but it ain't his era. That's my whole thing. I don't know why he's talking about let's fight to see who era it is. You was never considered a face of boxing, so we already know it's not your era, bud. Everybody in here and everybody knows this is not Terrence Crawford's era. Terrence Crawford has never been the face of boxing. Terrence Crawford and his fans thought he was going to become the cash cow and the face of boxing after beating Errol Spence. But guess up, wake up call, people. Here's the smelling sauce. Y'all need that Novocaine because y'all on that fentanyl. Y'all on that fentanyl when it come to this boxing talk. Y'all on that fetty, so y'all better get ready to get woken up. Because y'all talking this nonsense. He said Diddy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah. All right, guys. I see what's happening, but let the OG stay on course because I see y'all coming in with the Diddy stuff, man. Give me a minute. Let me hurry up and get this out the way because y'all want to go in on Diddy. Y'all feeling real funny this morning. I see that. So I'm going to give my people exactly what they want. So let me hurry up and get to this right there. So listen, right? So it's over for Danny. It's over for Danny. And like I said, I would love to see Danny be a commentator, but then again, I have to take that back. Take that. Pride's right. I'm up there saying he had to take that back at the same time reading your take that. Yeah, bad boy. Oh, here y'all go. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get to it. Let me get to the rest of the regular. Let me get to the regular scheduled program so we can get to y'all tripping already this morning. yo, man, y'all too much. All right. So I'm trying to concentrate because y'all ain't even let me finish the boxing. Y'all want to talk about Diddy. All right. So anyway, right. Y'all need to stop it, man. All right, my bad. No, y'all fine. My bad. I shouldn't be this weak. I'm fine. I'm trying. My willpower. I'm trying to have the will to stay chill before I fall on the spill and get ill. But anyway, all right. So Danny is done. Danny's done. But I think he'll be a good commentator. But I take that back. But he has a good gym. I think Danny will probably be a good promoter. But I think he should still do something in the sport of boxing besides lacing up the gloves and actually going for a paycheck that he don't need. That paycheck that you got, man, let somebody else get that paycheck that you already good, homie. You already good. So moving on from Danny Garcia, then now we get a background to Caleb Plant and my man Trevor McCumbee. That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. Shout out to Sweet Hands. Sweet Hands, y'all know with Sweet Hands, you might knock him down, but he gonna get back up. Yeah, he should stick to real estate because he's doing real good in real estate. He's doing very good in real estate. But Yeah, Caleb Plant, man. Hey, Plant's a tough cookie, man. Say what you want about Caleb Plant. All right, he can get dropped. You know his chin ain't the best. But let me tell you something about Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got heart, baby. He got heart. You know what I mean? He got heart. Iron Man. D Free said Diddy was building a adult slip and slide. Oh man, y'all killing me this morning. That's why I'm hurry up and get through today's show so we can talk about this going out. All right. So yeah, Caleb Plant, tough dude, man. McCovey came to Rumble. But once again, Caleb Plant put on a good performance, and I think it's time to see Caleb Plant in there with another big name. I think it's about that time, and it don't matter as long as somebody around in that weight region that's willing to get in there with Caleb Plant. I'm all for it. So right now, I don't have a designated opponent for him because right now we trying to see what's going to happen. Are we going to finally get a Canelo or Benavidez fight? What's going to happen? What's going to happen with the winner between Bivol and Benavidez? Even though that's a weight class up, but y'all get what I'm saying. But man, so then that was a good fight. It was a good fight. I would like to see Caleb Plant in there with damn it, somebody would like to see Caleb Plant in there with right now, but I can't remember. But now to the main event. Hell of a fight, good fight. Actually watching the main event, Berlanga and Canelo. For me, I'm gonna put it on the list as one of the fights of the year. Don't know if it will actually win the award overall at the end of the year, but I think this fight should be up on the list for one of the fights of the year. And we already know what we want Canelo to do, and we've already spoken about what we want Berlanga to do. Now, I mean, now we know Crawford fans wants Canelo. That shit ain't happening. Just not happening. Just not happening. Just not happening. All right. So no Crawford. He gotta give us Benny. He gotta give us something. Gotta give us something. All right. So until then, till he spin the block and we find out what's going on with him, that's how it's gonna be. But man, oh man, now let me move on to the next part, and then we gonna close out with Diddy, man. Bentley said I'm no longer interested in David versus Canelo because Edgar was big as fuck and didn't even hurt Canelo. I get you, Bentley, and I can see where you're coming from with that. That being said, if that fight happened, Canelo breaks David ribs. Well, Canelo will have to aim for David ribs. Because I always said, man, if those two guys fight, Canelo should not be trying to chin check David Benavidez. If I'm Canelo's trainer, if I'm his corner, I'm like forgetting all that bounty hunter, head hunter, teeth snatcher, jaw dropper. Forget all that. You got to go to his tank, baby. All right? So now, the next thing is this. Frosted Flakes, this cereal. We know the motto. They're great. But I ain't talking about cereal. But a lot of these fight fans act like their favorite fighter is Tony the Tiger. Why is it that people act like fighters is great? Like a bowl of Frosted Flakes. I didn't want to travel back down this road again. But damn it, here I am. Leading you to the Trail of Tears. Because this may hurt a little bit. Stop talking about greatness. Stop talking about somebody daring to be great. Stop talking about fighters as great. I'm starting to think that you people don't understand the definition of great. Because what you consider great, according to the definition of great, is not great. So no, it's not an opinion. It's not my opinion. This is a fact based off the root definition of the word and then the way that you are using it. Because let me tell y'all something. Most of these dudes that's boxing right now is far away from being anything close to great or greatness. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now for a goddamn reason. They far from greatness or being great. We know one of the reasons why that get like that, because people start celebrating and giving these fighters these titles and blah 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 and so forth, right? And then we say, oh well, this fighter is great, that fighter is great. Then somebody can easily rebuttal it and ask the question, well, what did this fighter or who did this fighter beat to become great? Because I think a lot of people have the definition mixed up when it comes to what's great, who is great. A lot of people don't know. So let me help y'all crazy behinds out this morning. And I'm gonna start off like this. Just because a fighter got a big name and actually can fight doesn't mean that they are great. Let's start right there for beginners. Let's start right there for beginners, man. Just because a fighter is good and he has a name, that don't necessarily mean that he's great. Because guess what? We'll say fighters did great things, right? But then when we go back and walk slowly through the resume, then we might have to say, no, he didn't really do anything great. Because what considers a fighter to be great? How do you grade a fighter as being a great fighter? By what? Beating other great fighters, putting on a great performance, having a great outcome at the live gate and viewership. See, it's more than one thing that comes into this definition of greatness or great. It's multiple things. And these few things that I said are very essential parts of being great. Now, one may ask, with all the praising and everything of these fighters of today, how many fighters that are considered great actually fought a fighter that was great? How many fighters that you consider great actually fought an opponent that was great? I'll be here all night. I would be into my next worship to get that answer. Marky Dan said, agreed. None of these dudes have achieved greatness other than Usyk, Monster, and Bud. They paid for that greatness and blood. Marky Dan said, only Usyk, Monster Inoue, and Bud. Now I have to say this, Marky Dan, my man. I almost agree with you. I disagree with you on one part, on one person. And maybe two. Because when I'm looking at your name, you said Usyk, Monster, and Bud. Usyk, no problem. Monster, a problem. Bud, a problem. And the reason why I say Monster and Bud is rubbing me the wrong way with it, because how many Bud only beat one great opponent, and some people wouldn't even consider him great. Monster, he ain't beat nobody great at all. Monster Inoue didn't beat anybody great at all. But guess what? He still falls in that realm of greatness, right? Because he's been putting on a great performance. Even though it wasn't against a great opponent, it still was a great performance. So I get that, Marky Dan. I get that he still goes in it. And I guess that's the same thing for Bud. So I can see that. But I guess everyone else, according to Marky Dan, the boxing historian, all the other guys that we talk about and that we have talked about when it comes to greatness, none of these guys, in my brother Marky Dan's opinion, is great outside of Usyk, Monster, and Bud, right? And also, being a champion don't make you great. Being a champion doesn't really mean that you better than everybody in the weight class. It don't mean that. We've seen a lot of guys become champions and they wasn't good champions. They was not so good champions. That's why they didn't hold on to the belts long and things like that, because they're not so good. You know what I mean? Good morning. No, they not so great, you know? So I don't know, the word get used too much. I think we get lost in it. But yeah, we already know. But moving on, okay, Cool Boy is a great opponent at 122. I don't know why Monster don't get the credit for moving straight up and putting hands on him. And Bud is just Bud OG. Find me somebody who could whoop him. Find you somebody that could whoop Bud, or find you somebody that could. No, Bud need to find somebody that can whoop him. I would love to see it happen, but we can start. We can start from the beginning. Marky Dan, fight Boots. If that's the case, Marky Dan, then Bud should be showing us he great, because Bud didn't give us too much show of a show and tell how great he really is. Because, like I said, as good as this man is, his resume doesn't match up to how good he really is. Because when you really look at his record, not far as all his wins, but when you look at his track record with the opponents that he beat, he hasn't really fought, you know, guys that you would consider future Hall of Famers and, you know, and so forth. He fought some okay fighters, but he hasn't really fought nobody great. And he hasn't fought anyone that was any threat to him or could be a threat, opposing threat to him at their very best. This is still not taken away from him. He already takes that away from himself. See, he already subtracts himself from that because he didn't did that work. So I don't need to do that. I mean, so I don't need to do that at all. You know what I mean? But we talking about greatness, and none of these guys really have done it yet. And you got guys out here that got accolades. For all you accolades loving accolades, that stuff don't mean nothing. It don't mean that you better than anybody. It doesn't mean that you accomplish more than another fighter. It don't mean nothing. It's just a damn decoration and celebration of the work you put out. It's just like an employee going to work and getting employee of the month, salesman of the month, salesman of the week. It's the same shit. It's just the accolade. Don't mean that you the creme of the creme. Don't mean you the best of the best. It don't mean none of that. It's not much great fighters in this era, Bentley, and that's what I'm talking about. So when I hear, you know, fellow content creators up there overblowing these fighters up, yo, Smoke, Pop a lot in the building. Hey man, make sure y'all subscribe to my man Smoke Section Sports and Entertainment. My man Pop a lot, it's James, man, and I am a part of the Murderers Road team that come on Sundays, and we be ripping it up, man. I like everybody, you know, for the people that invite me over to chop it up with them, be a part of something that they got going on. I really appreciate it. I don't mind getting down with nobody, man, because that's how I rock. You know, I know I'm a leader. I know I can be the band leader and all that, but I still like to be a player. You see what I'm saying? I can rock, I can do solo all day, all night. But hey, man, I just like to kick it. I like to make noise with the boys. That's just how I get down, you know. But getting back to that, and getting on down closer to the main topic that everybody want to talk about. And I think y'all should do that often, man, on Coffee and Donuts. Y'all come in. If it's something that y'all want me to cook on that I'm not cooking about, that's all you gotta do is put that in the chat, and most likely I'm going to gravitate to it, and we gonna have a cookaroo. So I don't have a problem with that. And I see that the Diddy did it is in high demand, so we will be going on to that discussion next couple minutes. But yes, it is what it is. So now people must sit back and say, well, damn, let me really think and rethink who is a great fighter. You know, I hear all type of nonsense. I was listening to Knockout. Shout out to Knockout, man. But Knockout, I was listening to Knockout last night, man. And you know, Knockout always have his panels and stuff with these guys. They just disrespectful. I would never invite the panel over to my house, because they're going to be talking while they eating. They're going to be talking over each other. But it was pretty dope. But I was hearing some people say some crazy stuff. And I heard somebody say, if Tank or whenever Tank and Shakur fight, if Tank steps towards Shakur and if Tank don't watch himself how he approaches Shakur is going to knock Tank Davis out. I mean, some of the things that us as fans say out our mouths is unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. I don't understand. Y'all talking about, they was talking about a guy that don't knock nobody out. He talking about a guy that don't knock nobody out, a guy that's not a puncher like that, actually gonna knock out a dude who's hard to knock out. Going to knock out a dude that has a good chin. Is going to knock out a dude whose chin been tested against guys that can actually punch. And I'm like, Shakur gonna do what? Shakur ain't knocking no Tank out if they fight. And I guess my man didn't get the report. This dude got peanut brittle hands. Who the hell you know in sport of boxing with broken up ass hands that was putting people on their ass like that? Come on with the nonsense. I know it. Listen, if you love your favorite fighter, love your favorite fighter. But yo, really be honest. Really be honest. Don't be coming with that nonsense. I hate when people say that when these fighters is not even those type of fighters. Shakur ain't knocked nobody out in his last 3 opponents. He talking about he gonna knock somebody out and he just broke his shit. He hit somebody with a body shot. Said, I never heard of nobody injuring their hand off of hitting somebody with a body shot. Man, y'all don't get up on out here with that nonsense. He gonna stop him on the cut. He don't even be cutting nobody up. When did you ever see Tank's face all cut up? Man, y'all be talking about the way y'all be talking like y'all coming with the brand new funk or something. Y'all need to stop this nonsense, man. And none of these dudes is great. Who's Tank's biggest threat? I'm gonna tell you who's Tank's biggest threat. Tank's biggest threat is himself. Tank's biggest threat is himself. No, Bentley, that motherfucker need to fight Tank. You see, Tank is trying to make some things happen, and soon when the opportunity not, for certain people, they ain't jumping at it. So I don't want to hear nothing else about no damn Tank. Hold on for a sec. I gotta see what's going on real quick. Hold on. C3 to control. Hold on, y'all. Check the schedule. Who's supposed to be covering West Desk at 17? Cause somebody is late. Somebody's late. Somebody ain't show up. Tank. Let's talk about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. But yeah, nobody. Okay, oh, she's off. She's off because I just got what's her name? Yes. Thank you. Roger. Yeah, but like I was saying, y'all, it's really freaking crazy, man. It's really freaking crazy. Really crazy, but hey, these guys better do something. They better do something, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. How it's looking right now, it ain't gonna be too many opportunities as far as big fights for some of these fighters out here. Look, they're starting to run thin already. Oh, Marky Dan. Why would you say that, Marky Dan? Don't do that to Tank. Tank talking about he got picked up and caressed by Diddy. You going to hell. You go to hell for saying that, man. That Diddy was picking Tank up. Oh man, you need to stop that. Oh man. You know Diddy like them light-skinned guys too. You know Diddy like them light. You know Diddy like them light, baby. He like them light. Diddy likes them light. You know what I'm saying? He like them light, baby. He like them light. Oh yeah, but yeah, but it's crazy. So now let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So let's get to what they want to talk about. Okay, y'all, it's that time. It's that time. We closing out on this, baby. Woo! We gotta talk about Diddy. Okay, chat. Okay, everybody, y'all ready for the final story of today's Coffee and Donuts? We're about to go out with a blast, man. LOL, I don't care about his personality, just their skills. Take that, take that, take that. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Let's talk about it. I am saying the same thing. Now, let's slowly and calmly walk through this situation. So, 2 days ago, the boys come around again, and this time they come and snatch Diddy up. Let's get into it. Mayor of Freakville. They come and snatch him up. Now, remember, leading up to this, remember the first time when his property and stuff got invaded, got raided and stuff like that? Cause the feds got the video of the freak offs. Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure they do, Marky Dan. Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, y'all, real quick. I probably can get my hands on some of that. Yeah, Diddy is cooked. Yeah, Diddy is cooked, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Hey, you remember that saying money talks and bullshit walks? Remember that? Hold on. Let me get y'all open here. Yeah, money talks. Thank you. How you doing this morning? Yeah, money talks, man. Money ain't talking like that. Money can't get you out of everything all the time, people. Money cannot get you out of everything. You know what I mean? It can't get you out of everything every time. You know what I'm saying? It can't get you out of everything every time. So Diddy thought he was bigger than the law. He thought he was bigger than the law. Did you need this open? Yeah, I'm gonna unlock it for you now. Yeah, he thought he was bigger than the law because they think money cures everything. That's why it's a bad thing, man. Money can't get you out of everything, y'all. It can't get you out of everything. Yep, I got you. Welcome. Yeah, money don't solve all problems. Money do not solve all problems. Money does not take away stress. The only thing money do is take care. Money only can do what money is supposed to do. And what money is supposed to do? Make sure that your bills is paid. That's what money is supposed to do. Money is just supposed to make sure that your bills are paid. No more, no less. To make sure that your bills are paid. That's it. You supposed to be handling your business with your damn money. So this dude and these people, they think they really are above the law when they get up into a certain tax bracket. They think that they're above the law. Guess what, man? There's a reality check every time. Good morning. Like I said, you're going to see the same people on your way down that you're going to see on your way up. You know, you're going to see people on your way down. You know, and that's what's happening. Exactly, and people, and I hate people who idolize money. I hate that, and I hate people who does have money. You know, you better off than someone, because there's always going to be somebody with more or less money than what you have. That's just how it is. You can't help that, right? It's always going to be somebody that's going to have more money than you. It's always going to be somebody that have less money than you. You're never going to be the one with the most money all the time. You're just not. You're never going to be the one who has the less money. It's always somebody doing worse or even better. That's just it. But that don't make you any worse or any better. Money don't make you that shit. If everything that you look at, you base it off of money, you're a messed up individual. You're a messed up individual. You understand what I'm saying? You are a messed up individual. You know, you ever heard of a broke person with money? You ever heard of that? Have y'all ever heard of the term of a broke person with money? Yeah, because you have a lot of broke ass people with money. See, just because you get money, that don't mean that you money. That don't mean that you rich. Because money is going to bring out the true you. That's what money's going to do. Money's going to bring out the true you. And there's a lot of people who are broke that got money. There's a lot of people who are broke that got money. And those type of people, they the ones that's always got to look for somebody that they got more than. You understand what I'm saying? Broke people with money is the people who like to be around the ones that they doing better than. So they got somebody they can look down on. Because they not gonna go around to people who have more than them. Because now they can't talk to those people the way that they talk to you. They're not gonna feel the same way around people who got more than them, like how they gonna feel around you. Cause they looking down on you. That's what they doing. They looking down on you, or you ain't got no money, you broke, you this, that. Money don't mean shit. And money really don't have no damn value. So there's a lot of broke people with money because people idolize money. They think money is the rule of all evil. They think money cure everything. No, it don't. No, it don't. Wow. What's up, Ace? What's going on, bro? But yeah, that's just how that is. That's neither here nor there, people. And we gotta understand that. You know? But listen, the whole diddy da do da diddy day. Getting back to old diddy da dun da diddy day. Yeah. Money can only, and guess what? Money don't even impress those type of people. See, money only impress people who are lovers of materialistic things. That's all it does. No more, no less. No more, no less. You understand what I'm saying? But the Diddy whole situation, so now they come back, they spin the block on Diddy. Because Diddy was getting away with it for a minute. It seemed like he was getting away. You know, they seen how he was moving around. Remember, after they raided his house the first time, what happened? Diddy couldn't sit still. Diddy kept on moving around. Diddy going over here doing this. Diddy going over here doing that. Diddy living his best fucking life. Right? But knowing the whole time, these people are still brewing up something on them. Still knowing that these people is cooking something on him. You know what I mean? Knowing that. So now, he, so now, he thought he was going to buy more time. Diddy thought he had more time to buy. And that's not simply the case. That's not the case here. They really want his ass. They really want Diddy. Bad. They want him bad, people. They want him bad. So now, since it's out there, and then you always got the people who saying, "No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. They trying to lock him up." All that nonsense, right? All that nonsense. And guess what? Nobody been there to protect his ass. Y'all notice since the situation happened, nobody's really been around to speak up for Diddy. I wonder why. I wonder why nobody hasn't been around to speak up for Diddy. And we know this dude as he knows the business. He knows the business in and out, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, what else can he do? But ruin people's lives. Ruin people's lives. And then we talking about they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What in the world is that? What you doing with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Man, if y'all don't get out of here with that, what the hell someone is doing with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Are you serious? Are you serious? 1,000? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This man, you know how long 1,000 bottles of baby oil would last? Huh? Do you know that? If you had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, you had to start giving them joints out. And what do you need that many bottles of baby oil for? That means you got to be using them from some sort of damn event, because what regular stable-minded person is have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? 1,000, and not just baby oil, then lubricant, then other lubricants on top of it. People, come on. And other type of different lubricants. Are you serious? Right? Think about that. Think about that. And then this man, throughout his whole career, he has done nothing but hurt people and take from them. Hurt people and taken from them. You understand what I'm saying? Too early, B. Too early. But that's crazy. It's disgusting to me, Marky Dan. It's disgusting because I'm sitting thinking, what can a person do with thousands bottles of baby oil and lube? It ain't that much sex in the world. What? It ain't that many freak. It ain't that much effing going on in the damn world. Dan, he said, no, I'm not saying it's illegal, Pittsburgh T. Salute to you. But it ain't illegal, but it's damn sure strange for somebody to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. He don't even own a daycare. The hell this man doing with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? He don't even have a daycare. It ain't illegal, but it's ill. You hear me, Pittsburgh T? It may not be illegal, homie, but it's ill. That's suspect. 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and you ain't even changing Pampers. You ain't changing no diapers. You ain't holding no little infants in your hand. None of that. You're around a bunch of adults all damn day, and then you got some extra lube. So, but damn, bro. So, what's the use of the? What is he using the baby oil for? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a effing minute. 1,000 bottles of baby oil plus lubricant. Let's talk about it. We never heard of Diddy doing any female oil wrestling. So that would be good. Let's talk, but come on, we ain't giving him that type of credit. No. Hey, if we gonna talk about this dude, let's not give him no damn credit on this little suspect ass issue he got going on. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing cool or thorough about it. Wilt Chamberlain ain't even listen, I never even heard Rick James using that shit. And we know about some of the world's biggest, most famous freaks. Okay? We gotta say Diddy is the freak of all freaks. Huh? Rick James ain't never talk about you gotta have all these bottles of baby oil. Quincy Jones, I don't know. Go ask Quincy Jones, did he ever use baby oil on some of his get downs? Some of his freak offs. Yeah, Quincy was getting in with the men too. Yeah, it's a horrible thing, man. It's such a horrible thing. The strangest thing is the guy that was awarded the 100 million judgment serving life sentence from an incident in the 90s. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Pittsburgh T violated that man. It was proven in court. I don't know the details of the case, but it's consequences for evil stuff like that. And he's an evil piece of crap. This man is an evil piece of crap. And we up there celebrating this dude. Look at him. Look at this. Listen, man, behind all that good stuff, man, listen, these people ain't good people at all. They evil people. They always been evil people where they effed up, their energy effed up, all that stuff. They evil people. Evil people. There's nothing good about it because behind those closed doors, when you find out what the hell they doing to people, and this dude, he been taking money from people, been robbing people. It's about time that his chickens come home to roost. Quincy Jones is Jesse's bag. And court document says it's one victim and 49 witnesses. What? Oh, from the situation with the guy. Exactly. It was never proven in court how Hefner was praised. That's Hollywood. Well, you know, Hollywood is a weird place any damn ways. You know what I mean? Hollywood is a weird place any damn way. It always been since the beginning of its creation. It always been that way. It always been that way. All the time. It always been that way, people. How it was built. You know, men started Hollywood. 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 Just a hell of a name. Holly and Wood. But come on. It's about time somebody. Oh, y'all thought it was just gonna be over with R. Kelly? Oh, y'all thought it just ended with R. Kelly. Nah. And it sure damn didn't start with R. Kelly, but guess what? R. Kelly was the first one out of these out of the black celebrities that got caught that they threw under the bus. I know y'all gonna say Bill Cosby, but I'm talking about far as in the hip hop and R&B. So dig this. If Diddy about to go in, that means somebody's coming out. If Diddy is about to go down, that means something else is about to happen. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody never see this shit coming. Nobody never seen this shit coming. Nobody. Ain't nobody see this coming at all. You can't say that you did. You can't say that you knew. Because you didn't know. Thought he was going to run off into the sunset and just keep on doing and getting away what he's doing to the people. Then when it come out, people, they attacking the victims and stuff, acting like the victims is lying, this, that, and the other. That man been doing stuff to people since he been able to do that to people. Once he got in position, when he knew that he was the plug, that's when he start bugging on the plug-in. I'm going to say that again. Once Diddy became the plug, he began doing the plug. He started doing the plug-in. And that's what it is. Prize. I wouldn't say that they replacing one billionaire with another, but that's a good way to look at it. But you know, they say that, you know, they say a lot of the men, a lot of the brothers, when you look at it, all of them is supposed to be a part of the nonsense, which makes it bad. Because what are we talking about? How can we give people praises on when they doing evil, demonic, nasty, etc. type of things to people? That's nothing to give people any flowers for. You know, there has to be a limit or something to, you know, what type of giving out flowers, because everybody don't deserve flowers. Some people deserve black roses. You know what I'm saying? Now, Prize, they say 50 is on that where it is. That's right, smash the like button. Now, people say, oh, 50 Cent, oh yeah, he doing it too. He laying down with him too. Then my whole thing is shut the heck up. Because my whole thing is they all should have been going down at the same time. Like some people thought that Jay-Z was going to go down at the same time as R. Kelly. When R. Kelly situation first started, Oh, people was running their mouths about who was going to go down with R. Kelly. Nobody went down with R. Kelly, but who? R. Kelly. If you notice, once things got hot for R. Kelly, what happened, people? The same thing that the people was doing to the Diddy, not fucking with him, staying distance, not really being seen in public with him. That's the same thing they did. That's the same exact thing they did to R. Kelly. And remember, Jay-Z and R. Kelly was tight. They was airtight. What happened? Soon when the nonsense started, soon that he got hot, what Jay-Z started doing? Oh, he got on some other ish. He acted like he was too good to be around R. Kelly. Then they was trying to make it seem like, the actual beef started because, two egos, they heads collided and all that. And somebody wanted to be the closer. And, somebody got taking extra time on stage and this, that. Man, that was in there to throw people off. But that's something that normally happens. Because when you in any type of field, sometimes egos are going to collide. Egos are going to crash sometimes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's a crazy situation. Diddy was not partying by himself. Diddy threw Obama a birthday. Yes. Hey, Mama Do in the building. Salute to you, sis. How you doing? Said Diddy.
Asiatic.
Diddy threw Obama a party. Lots of people that's high profile, dignified was at them parties. Oh yeah, Pittsburgh T. What? Come on now. Do we got to bring up Epstein? We already know Epstein. They always at the Epstein. Island. All of them was on Jeffrey Epstein's island. They all was on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they was all there and they disgusting. But people sit out and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like how he got it, this, that, no. He's a piece of trash. Don't you know these people when they get into a certain level of a tax bracket, they get to acting weird, man. They get on some weird, strange, freakish type of stuff. And your favorite celebrity that you look up to, like he's your god or something. Yeah, they doing it. And Diddy did a whole lot of horribleness. He did more bad than good. Don't think that he did more good than bad, because behind every freaking good thing that you think he did, he didn't fuck somebody over. Oh, most of his damn artists' money. Old people money. We're still paying people back money. Still own people publishing. People just still getting their publishing back. They just getting their publishing. He just gave the lots they damn publishing after all these years. So he deserves everything that he's getting. He deserves everything that he's getting. No, they ain't gonna be that type of fun place, because we know how Disney get down. Disney with the ish too, sis. Don't get it twisted. You be looking at them damn Disney cartoons. Oh, Disney's a MFer. Huh? Disney's a MFer. Oh, Disney. Oh, I ain't even surprised Disney bought the island. But yeah, Disney buying that island don't make it any safe. It don't make it any safer, sis. Look. Disney just bought the island. So guess what? The island went from one pervert to a group of perverts. What are we talking about? 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 Man, Disney been putting out some questionable things for years. Oh, it's stories about how Disney was doing some of those kids. Oh, and everything. So Hollywood, look at the name, listen to the name. It's called Hollywood. And Hollywood ain't nothing but a I don't know what the hell you call it, but it's a freak fest. That's what it is. That's all it is. But they try to make you say, oh yeah, but you know, Hollywood is for the place with the most talented people in the world and all sorts of talents. Huh? Yes, they are Zionists. They perverts. They Cirque du Soleil ass motherfuckers, man. They Cirque du Soleil. All that weird stuff. Why is it? And when you look at it, people, why is it that, you know, they nasty? Just look at the story of Hollywood. Look at it. Go look it up. Y'all gonna find out it ain't never been good. Never. Yeah, you're looking at the award shows and you see them, the walking the red carpet, they got the fancy gowns and stuff on it. And don't y'all know behind those closed doors what come with that? Eyes shut. Eyes shut. Eyes open, wide shut. Huh? People always getting tampered with and things like that. But people turn around and say, man, don't say that about him. He helped some of his people get rich. He messes people up. This man, I want this man to get everything that he got coming to it. Don't be light on his ass for nothing. For nothing, yo. For nothing. It's bad. And it needs to stop. Because all this glitz and glamours and all that shit that destroyed so many homes. They said the price you gotta pay. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Exactly. We should be mindful of the company that we keep. We should be mindful of the company that we do business with. Money is the rule of all evil and etc. It's a shame. This man needs to go down for what he's been doing to people. I still can't get over 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil. Nigga, what you, Costco, what you, Walmart? What are you doing with all the money that you got in the world? Why do you have 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil? I hate that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, right? Here's the thing. People would say, oh, well, you act like that because you ain't got it. Let me tell you something. How you gonna say people act a certain way because they ain't got what you got? But guess what? If you got it the way that you got it, the way that you got it to get it, nigga, please, why would I want to envy what you got going on? Because look at what you had to do to get it. Look at what you did to get it. And you up there got a nerve to talk down on somebody? Look how you got that money. Yeah, look how you got it for doing a whole bunch of demonic messed up ish. Robbing people, lying at people, raping people, drugging people, disrespecting people. That's how you got it? If that's how they got it, there's no need for a person that don't have it to envy that. But you know what they need to do, sister do, mama do? What they need to do is stop idolizing material things. Because most people idolize material things. Most people do idolize material things. And it's sad. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation. They idolize it.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
Hey, yo, thanks for stopping in this morning for Coffee Dollars for Grown Up. Man, I'm about to get up on out of the way. Get ready for the early show with Brother J Hardcore, with the Hardcore Boxing Morning Show right here on YouTube, JBT the Network. Everybody drop a fire for yourself, a flame for yourself for coming through and kicking it with your boy, the grumpiest man on YouTube for the early morning show. This is the Grumpy OG, Crush the Legend saying, have a blessed day. TWT family, JBT the family and the network. So with that being said, go over to J Hardcore. Make sure y'all follow the rest of the schedule. We got Brother Duke coming on 4. We got Remo that come on 10. And we just doing our damn thing. So with that being said, BBO, let's go. Let's be up out of here. And I'll see y'all, of course, in a few minutes over at Brother J. Take us out, BBO. We out of here, baby.
We really boxing. Who wanted the battles? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BBO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BBO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow.